I'm ready to start the basket weave section. The first thing I need to do is make sure that I am on the proper side of the knitting in order to start the pattern. And we have just done the stockinette section, and it labels the right side and the wrong side. Row 1 was the right side, that was knit all 30, and row 2 was the wrong side, that was knit 3 and then purl 24 and knit 3 again. And it said repeat these 2 rows until the section measures 6 inches. So that means you go back and forth on 1 and 2, and you would end with 2 or end with a wrong side. And that means that the last side you worked was a wrong side row, so therefore the first row you'll work in the basket weave section should be a right side row. And that means that the right side should be facing you when you are about to start working the row. Now, you can tell that this is the right side if you've been using the reminder marker on your right side. That's handy. But you can also tell by looking at the stitches. On the right side, you have this appearance where the stitches in the middle look smooth and like the letter V, and you can clearly see the difference with the edge stitches, which look bumpy. On the wrong side, everything looks a little more uniform. The edge stitches still look different than the center stitches, but they are all bumpy. So be aware of which side you should be looking at when you start your work, and then you'll always be doing it correctly. And for the basket weave, the thing is you are going to switch back and forth between knit stitches and purl stitches a lot. And you want to remember to have your yarn in the proper position, either to the back for working knit stitches or to the front for working purl stitches, and you need to put the yarn in the proper position before you make your first stitch and before you insert your needle. So we start off with knits as usual. The pattern says knit 7. So I'm going to knit 7 stitches. So those 3 were those border stitches, and now 4 of the 7 stitches are part of this basket weave pattern. 3, 4. And now purl 4. So first I will bring the yarn to the front of the work, and then I will purl 4. And now I need to knit 4, so I bring the yarn to the back of the work, and then I knit 4. I'm going to switch hands with the yarn. Time to purl, bring the yarn to the front, and purl 4. Time to knit again, so yarn to the back, I need more yarn, and knit 4. Purling again, yarn to the front, purl 4, and then yarn to the back and knit 3. These are those border stitches. You always start and end with a knit 3 no matter which row you're on. And that is the first row of the basket weave section, and you can start to see how the pattern is changing already. You'll turn your work and you're going to repeat that same row. This section has you do the same instructions for rows 1 through 6, and then you offset your knits and purls for rows 7 through 12. And that's your repeat, and that's how you get this basket weave appearance on your knitting.